You could enslave our bodies, but you couldn't enslave our spirit. And those songs came out of our spirit. They came from in here. The spirit can go everywhere it wants to go.
Right.
And then it comes out here. A song.
Right.
That was our aspirin. That was our high blood pressure medicine, so to speak. Whether we had to cry, but then you moan, and sometimes a moan turned into a song. And so there, and that was a very, it helped to get us through what we were living. And I just don't think that thing should die.
It's Mr. Caesar with One World Magazine. We're here with Chris Lockett, and we're here to introduce his new album, All American Shooter 3. Chris Lockett, what can you tell us about the title, and how did you come up with it?
All American Shooter was a title I probably fell in love with after watching All American Sniper. But this one, the Book of Good Deeds, I came up with the title for part 3, reflecting on my brother Kevin Lockett.
How many albums are part of this All American Shooter series so far?
This will be the 5th installment.
What makes this body of work stand out from the others?
I believe the first All American Shooter album was the album I hit my pinnacle with. Hit one of my pinnacles.
How did you pick out the artwork for this latest one?
The artwork has always been like real symbolic, either me or one of my loved ones on it. Always just real simple.
You're a very controversial artist when it comes to speaking your mind and actually holding your own in your own beliefs and living them. Are you currently beefing with any artist right now?
No, sir. I think rap beef is corny.
That's what's up, so I would just assume that any beef is real.
Yeah, I believe, yeah. Hell yeah.
That's why there is none. It seems like you continue to rap with the same artist on every project over and over. Explain this. Why do you do this?
I think it's safer. It's safer, and I like rapping with people who I would have let come in my cell if we was down. So, you got to be standing on your square. I got to know a little bit about your background.
Yes, sir. How important is the production, and can you rap over any type of beat?
The production is very, 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 it's one of the most important keys to the puzzle. And now I couldn't just rap over anything.
A great question, because a lot of people ask when it comes to a character as yourself, do real gangsters make gangster music?
It's a very, very small percentage of real gangsters to get to live and be allowed to make some gangster music and make some money off of it.
Turn me up a little bit there.
Let's start on the track.
Chopped it up with the big homies on the roaster. Rest in peace before he passed. And then 2 days later, another big homie, Critty Bo, he was gunned down. This shit crazy, Nigga really feeling like the last of the 6ix9ine.
I know you did a lot of time incarcerated. How does this affect you now?
So doing time made me stronger, and the effects of it now is trust issues, but I'm still strong.
What are the pros and cons?
The way you navigate the board when you know better, and when you moving and grooving with some integrity.
The city of Oakland is in the news quite a bit, from sports to crime. How do you feel about the state of Oakland right now?
The state of Oakland, this ain't the Oakland I grew up in. Some highlights on some of the minor things, some special things about Oakland still around, but the unstructuredism I see is sickening, and we should be organized a lot better.
Do you feel we need new leadership?
if something is out of order, that's the only place you blame is the leadership. Yes, like yes. But I'm not talking about no entertainment leadership and no shit like that. I'm talking about like a real leader hold the chain together. Like when the Panthers was moving and grooving, when Sabrina Park was in their heyday, or the Village was in their heyday, it was headed by a stand-up dude who kept things in order. So if there's no order, then that tells you something.
I ain't even moving. I don't mind losing. I'm on my own side, my nigga. We ain't choosing. Good deeds, we was in that thing. You can't read. Outside, probably hanging with death. The task force would come and run a nigga out of his breath. You left leaking. There's killers in my residence. There's killers in my residence. We dying for the hood. We ain't dying for no president. Obamacare don't cover mental health, but
For those who don't know, what is the difference between a rat, a snitch, and a civilian?
That's real easy. A rat is somebody that tried to sink the battleship, even though he was just on the battleship. A snitch is someone that could be making a mistake by just talking to the police and answering some general questions, or be trying to trade a little information to get his time knocked down, or some hearsay. And a civilian is someone that don't live by the rules of the underworld, and he's not involved in no forms of criminal activity.
Speaking of these real rules of the world, for those of us who actually live in this concrete jungle instead of portraying living life in this digital world, what is your definition of sucker shit?
Man, sucker shit is anything you can't be proud of, you know, because sometimes you do something, you're like, oh, I don't want nobody to know. Well, I ain't gonna say you do something where if anything transpire that you can't talk about or tell about or whatever, that's sucker shit to me, man, you know.
Yes. Now, I feel you're very underrated, and you're one of the artists that I keep seeing is slept on. Do you agree that you are?
I agree that I can be slept on. I agree that I also sleep on myself sometimes. So the remedy is to wake everybody up, including myself. Got to stay woke.
I agree. How do you feel when people blame gangster music for the negativity in your community here in Oakland?
I disagree with gangster music being blamed for people's actions. I believe your upbringing your upbringing is more responsible for your actions than what you listen to. It's my opinion.
Who's the individual on the cover of All American Shooter Special Edition?
That's my comrade Taliban Tay, you know, seminary kill zone finest, you feel me?
Who is Lieutenant Rail?
Lieutenant Rail was my comrade, my rap partner. He passed away.
Last, who is Kevin Lockett?
Kevin Lockett's my brother who passed away. Love him dearly. Love Lieutenant Rail dearly. Love Lil Bobby dearly. Love all my partners who passed away. But yeah, you know, it's reminiscing on Big Bruh.
I don't understand it. Fuck it. I love it. I love it. I love it. God damn it, I said it. I love it. I love that shit. I can't lie. It ain't good if you ain't on mine.
ghetto loving, tender hugging. My chick acting like me now. She stay mugging. We be everywhere outside. We stay thugging. She wrote my best for me. She on my strap for me. Don't play with me. She just might peel a nigga cat off. But I
Never ran with losers. High speeded with the had to throw a brick.
It was all good. Now I really don't know the bitch.
She must have found you a pimp, bitch. You always this.
I ain't trying to keep her, my nigga.
I'm trying to
throw the bitch. I once found the girl in my dreams.
And then I blew the bitch. I got a newer bitch.
All I ever did was write my pain. To the fellas behind the wall, you know I send my chain.
And if you ever been my celly, know we did our thing.